Hi guys, and welcome to RS at UK. Today we're going to be doing a trial fit for the CE UK car entertainment illumination, sill and footwell LED change to blue, because in the mk3 Focus RS they're red for some reason. When you unpack your kit, your box should look something like that. You'll get what looks like this. You'll get two of these big bundles of wires. You'll get a small LED pad and a big LED pad, and you'll get one of these. Now, they look a bit tacky when you first take them out, but after already plugging them in and lighting them up, they actually look really good when they're in the car. First thing I'd recommend is building these inside, because you don't want to get any water or shit or dirt on them when you're trying to do it outside beside the car. So when you take the wire out, it literally looks like a long fucking piece of wire basically. But this is the top end here that goes underneath your driver's side or your passenger side footwell. This is where you need to stick your big pad, which should just connect the really easy push fit connectors there, as you can see. And then as you move your way further down, you'll see there's this little plug here. Now these literally they're push fit. They literally just clip in, they're so easy. And then as you work your way down the back, this is where I've decided that I won't actually be using these little pads, because I already had the front ones installed. So I'm going to actually put these bigger pads in the back just to create more light. But I'll literally show you how quick and easy it is in a minute when I grab some scissors. Let's go and get some scissors a minute. So if I can somehow balance this on here, you'll see that you can see it here. It's just got a cable tie on it. You get into it where you can without cutting the wire. Just snip that off like that. Throw it away for now, and as you untangle it, you'll be able to see. See, now one of these sides is must be sided, because this clip looks a hell of a lot closer. So I presume this is the driver's side one, because the cables run alongside the driver's door there. So you'd get your big pad and your connector. And once you've connected your big pad to the connector there, and your sill plate in here, follow it all the way down, and you'll have a little pad down here. I'll just put these in so that you'll know exactly what yours will look like, unless you're planning on doing what I'm doing, with just installing two big pads into it to try and get as much light as I can. I might actually use these little pads in the boot if I can find out if they plug in or not, but that's a later video anyway, not to worry about that for now. But yeah, you should end up with if you can see, two full wiring set of wires there with all the lights and everything plugged in. I also recommend testing them as well, because they do other colours, and this is what I got told by the company, to just plug them in and test them before you actually fit them, to make sure that the LEDs and the sill plates are all the same colour, because it can be quite tricky putting these in sometimes if you're not used to that kind of stuff. But I'll go and take these down to the car now, and we'll plug them in and have a look and see if they both light up. All right. Oh, it's bogging, needs to go clean. I've already put the wind deflectors on, as you can see, and a bit of a custom sun strip, and the blue fog light protectors, which I think actually look pretty good on this colour. But we'll go ahead and open the car, and like I recommended, always plugging in the lights first to make sure they're the right colour. Now if you look in the passenger's footwell, you can already see the blue front ones that I've had installed for anyone who is just curious to see what they look like. So that's what they look like if you just put the front ones in. But my plan is to have the front ones in, get rid of this for one that lights up, and then in the back to have these blue as well, so you can see them, so the whole thing will be blue. You just have to excuse the state of the car for now, but that's my nailing pad. So if we come down here and put the little pad in the back for now, put the sill just as a loose template for where it's going to be. If I can actually get it to sit there, just put it there for now. And you get this wire. If you actually look up here, you'll see there's a little white connector that your original red lights used to plug into. It used to go into there. If you look underneath where that sticky pad is, you need to just unplug the original lights and plug in this here. Now if I remember correctly, there's 3 prongs in there, but it's only 2 of them. So if you turn it round and just slide them in, there's my trusted camera holder is just gonna hold it for me exactly like that. We'll have a go at plugging them in and see if they light up. Plug it in there, hopefully it should. Oh no, of course not. There we are. You see, and you can see it's already pretty bright. But I've already got one of these installed in the front up here already, as I showed you before. So I'm going to unplug this big one and plug it into the back one, try and give me a bit more light. Now you can already see the sill, right? Like it's not bad looking, you know what I mean? It's pretty good looking. That are lit up, as you can see from the back. But you'll be able to tuck them up out of the way. And just to give you a vague idea of what it's going to look like, you'll be able to make this giant can of Coke, which just happens to be in the back. That'll be under there, so it'll give it a bit of a blue vibe. I'm going to put the bigger pad down there, as I keep saying, to proper make it blue. But it'll be back in that corner and in this one. I know the car needs a clean, you don't have to tell me. And all the way down here. So I'll have a go of fitting one side and see how it goes, and then once I've done it, I'll show you the finished article, then how I would fit it after already doing it once. All right, back in a minute. Having this fitted, it literally took me, what would you say, babe, 5 minutes at most?
Yep.
5 minutes at most. You can see just there in the corner there's the blue pad. It's all lit up. If you look in the passenger side over there, you'll see that's what it looks like normally, just with the front CUK, whatever you want to call them, light pack, where you unplug the red bulbs and you take out the full unit, and the plug that actually goes into the light is the same plug, as you can probably see. It's a bit white, you'll see it in a minute. I've hidden it out of the way. There it is there now, that cable there is hidden. I've taken this panel off here, just pushed it with my finger all the way up. This panel actually comes up, this little section in the middle here, there, when you take this off. So you just pull this up, pull the other one off, it's just stuck on with tape. The other one's lying around somewhere, I don't know where it's gone. Where's the other thing gone? It's over here. There's the original one there. You can see I took that off, and I think this looks, depends what you're into, obviously. Like, I know there's going to be some die-hard fans that are going to say it's not original Ford, it's not RS, but as you can see, I do have all the mount tune stuff, mount tune gear knob and everything else. I kind of like it all. If you come round to the back, you'll see where I fitted that, and I just think it's a bit of something a bit different. That was the bigger pad though, because I've still got the little pad here. So I've fitted one big pad in the front and one big pack in the back, and there's the strip. So I'll close all this up, go around to the other side and show you bit by bit what I've done every stage of the way. So now I've moved over to the other side. If you look up here, there's a flap which protects the fuse box. I've actually stuck the big pad onto the old light fitting, the metal bracket, but just at the back you should be able to see that little white cable, that little white connector there. It actually plugs into there. You might have to find out which two it is because there's only 2 spurs on it. Yeah, that's one it is there for me. That part of the connector, them 2 in that way. Now I can't say it's the same for all of them because I've only got one RS with me. My other one's at my mate's house, at Ralph's. So I can't say that it's like that on all of them. But to start off, I've put that pad up there, flipped that down, pulled these little plastic clip things off, so they just need clipping back on at the end. But to get to your actual sill, you need to just get this bit here. Right, I know it probably feels a bit scary for people who don't do anything with cars, but just pull it up. It's literally just a rubber seal, and you'll see, yeah? You'll be able to actually see the connectors. If you pull that up and put it on the seat a sec. There, the joins and the plastic. Yeah, what you'll be able to do with this is literally, it might take a bit of force because they've obviously been factory fitted and they've never been took off before, but you just get them and you just pull up and they literally just pop off like that. Now don't be too rough with them because I don't want you to snap them and then be trying to fucking sue me or something like that, but they literally just pop off and with some clips on there and they go in there. That's as easy as it is. Now, with regards to this, I do have a trim tool, or in the US you call it a chimichanga, God knows why. But for this, I'm just going to use a flathead screwdriver. And it takes 2 hands for this, so I'll have to get someone to hold the camera for me right there. And literally just get in one corner of it. And don't pry it, just pull up. And it literally just comes off. As you can see, it's just stuck on with some tape. So what I always recommend doing is when you're sticking these on, because these come with, the new ones come with, it looks like mk3 tape on the back of it ready, which is pretty good. I always recommend cleaning the area dry, make sure there's no dirt on there before you stick anything on. Last thing you want is that tape stuck to a load of dirt or anything like that. So just, if you get this, and make sure you take everything you don't need out of the way first so nothing gets confused or lost. Get this, get your RS plate. You'll have loads of room with this wiring, so don't be too afraid of it. Flip it over, just peel this red bit off. And if you look at the bodywork, you'll see there's a little crease here. I always try and get it onto the crease there, because if you have it too far over, it starts to curl. So I'd normally put them about, I'd say about there, just with a little gap down the back for your finger, and just hold and press just while it sticks to it. It doesn't have to be for ages, you don't have to keep loads of weight on it. But if you also keep it plugged on and switched on, you'll be able to see. Now, when you do this, you always just check that the door closes before you walk away. Yeah, that seemed pretty good. Now, don't worry about this gap at the back, because when you put your trim back on, you won't be able to see it. So if you just start by putting your, coming up here with your cable in, if you can, and you just sort of, what I did was I tucked it in behind with my fingers. I literally just pushed it in behind it, in between the carpet and the plastic, and it does a good job of hiding it. And you can pull it back around this section here, just lift a bit of the carpet up and literally push it. There's a little clip there, so you just try and get the carpet itself to hold it down, into place, you should be all right. And just feed that back into there like that. Now with regards to this, what I did was, oh, someone's pushed the horn. Well done. As you push this, the same thing again, just went under the corner and flips it up all the way till I'll take you around the other side and show you what happens. Because this literally, you just put this back on now the way it was when it came off, like that. But obviously make sure you put your clip on first. So I'll bring you around here. That's all the bits. To the back, you'll be able to see the only bit of wiring you can see is actually down there and that bit. So I've brought it near enough level with the rear seat rail, and then underneath I've literally just took the double-sided sticky tape on, pulled all the excess cable out of the way and stuck it on the bottom. Now if you look on that side, you'll already be able to see that there. You see the pad down there in that corner? That's the dash cam, that. Don't get confused with that. Tail end shot. Look at that ass. Ooh. So yeah, so not getting distracted. Come back here. My camera holder will do her job. We'll get all of these bits from here. We'll just get the wire, pull it down for now, just to get that clip on, because we know that clip's underneath anyway. So get all that under there, like that, pull it tight, out of the way, because we can always pull it back again once we've finished. Bring that in there. We'll just get this, literally, push them underneath so that no wires are showing into the slots, and you just push in the middle if it will. And it won't do it for me now, watch, but it did do it the first time. There we are. And you just, if there's any little cables out the way, you just get them and push them down. Now, once you've done that, literally just start at one end, pushing along with yourself, and it should literally just push back into, like that. Once you've done that and you've got no more stuff near it, peel the protective plastic off, and voila, as you can see, doesn't look too bad, I don't think. This whole kit was something like 100 quid delivered, so it seems a bit steep at first, but once you actually have it in the car for a while, like I had the front ones, the front bulbs were only like 7 quid or something delivered. And I thought, well, how good can they be for that? But they're like you can see at the beginning of the video, they are actually pretty good. Some people will just want the front ones because they won't want all this bling and stuff, but I like it. A little bit chavvy and all that, you know what I mean? That's why you have the car, isn't it? But after you've done this, just make sure you get these little clips that I'd already taken off at the beginning. You just push them back up onto these yellow things, you see? The push fit clips, and they literally just push up. You see, get this side, you do the same thing, and you get it, you just push it up. Just make sure that the LEDs aren't touching it. So that's that bit done, and you can see it's up there, this comes down there, and there's the other pad we're going to fit in the back now. So if you slide your seat forward all the way, as far as it'll go, and pull this little handle up, it helps you for location. So I'll just close the door, move my knee pad, move this thing, the bane of my life. You are. So as you can see, the cables are coming through here. It's like I said, you literally just get them, push them up like that. You've got enough slack to put it wherever you want. So what I did was fed it back through here, so that I could hide it as much as I could. Pull it all the way around so it goes under there. Dip it into there like that, and then push it up so you've just got that little bit of wire showing there. Pull this round like that, clip it under, get all of that cable in. Now this is where I need two hands again. Peel this sticky pad off. And once you've peeled that off, you have a feel under the bottom of the seat. Now there's only so much you can put it on this side, but I tend to put it right to the back, as far as I can to the back piece of the leather strip. You don't want it right on the edge, you don't want people to see it when they get in the car. And the excess wire, you literally just tuck under, because it allows people to put the seat backwards and forwards. Now if I show you, you've got it just there. See, and there's enough slack there on that cable for the seat to move backwards and forwards, as my lovely assistant will show you. See, once the seat's back, you can't see anything. It just glows blue like on the other side, you see? And that is how you install the kit. I hope it's been a great help. Please like and subscribe, and next time we'll be fitting the wind deflectors, the Climb Air ones, which there's this rear boot light here. Now for some reason I've got a big hole here. You can pluck this out, it just literally pings out. You pull the black lead out like I showed you before, there, that's what it'll look like, and you literally just slide your two prongs into it and stick the excess sticky pad, because I ended up with two of them spare because I already had the front ones fitted. So now I've got a blue light in the boot as well, so the full car matches. I don't know why there's a spare one here without a lens in. It's come from Ford like that, but that might be an idea to get one on the other side as well at some point, but don't have the extra cabling. But all right guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Like, comment and subscribe. Anything else you'd want me to do in the future, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, we're going to be fitting the Climb Air. I've already fitted them, but the tutorial video will be going on if this one is a bit of a hit. We've already done the mud flaps. If there's anything at all that the guys would like me to fit or show how you fit, you can see my fog lights, cover guards there as well. Just comment on Facebook, on the RS forum, or on my YouTube channel. That's RS UK. Thank you very much.